I am a proud American of Puerto Rican heritage, small business owner, U.S. Air Force veteran, conservative woman. And this is Sunday Mornings with Yvette The Conservarican. Good morning and welcome to Sunday Mornings with Yvette The Conservarican. Thank you for sharing your Sunday morning with me. So, I have to tell you, I've had a busy month, busy weeks. I mean, it's crazy in my county. We have this really hot congressional race, and I've been to a lot of events on that. Before I start talking about what I've done, I want to pause here, and this is a special weekend for me. And the reason being is because my son Danny turned 13 years old on Friday, July 31st. And my son Zachary turns 15 years old today, Sunday, August 2nd. So I want to wish both of my boys a very special day. I want to wish them happy birthday. Mama and Papa, Grandma and Grandpa, I love you very much. We're so proud of you. And I know that both of you are going to do great things in life. I have no doubt about that. So, happy birthday, Danny, and happy birthday, Zachary. So, going back to this congressional race for Congressional District 19, it is getting interesting. I mean, the negativity in the advertising, it's crazy. It's been really nasty. And me personally, I don't like that. I don't like when they go after things that maybe happened in your past and mistakes that you made, which you didn't really hide them. But, you know, we all have skeletons in our closet. We all have things that maybe we're not proud of, that maybe we did back when we thought we knew it all, but we didn't know anything. So I want to say that in that congressional race, the candidate that I feel and that I know that is the best candidate, it's the only proven conservative. It's one that you can go back and see how he's voted on issues. And one big issue was the red flag laws. He was one of 19 Republicans that voted no. He went against his leadership. He went against his party. But he stood with the American people. And he voted no. And I'm proud to say that my candidate that I'm voting for in the Republican primary is Byron Donalds, Republican for Congress for Congressional District 19. So I invite you to look him up and to please support him, because I am very confident that he's going to do a great job. I am very confident that he's going to fight for us. And that's what we need. We need fighters. We need fighters. We need candidates with pelotas. We need candidates with balls, I have to say, that are going to go there and they're going to fight for us. And I know, and I'm confident that Byron Donalds is that candidate. So please, let's elect Byron Donalds. So in the primary on August 18th, please vote by Ordonez for Congressional District 19. So moving on. Very disappointed with the cancellation of the Republican National Convention. I was so excited. I was chosen to be an alternate delegate for Congressional District 19. Yeah, I was so happy, so excited. I was proud to represent the minority communities in my district. I know I worked very hard to earn that spot, even though at the beginning it was kind of like it wasn't going to work out. But then in the end it did. And I was all ready to go, and then boom, canceled. So I have to say, very disappointed, but I'm still working hard to reelect Donald J. Trump. And hopefully someday I'll have the honor of meeting him in person and shaking his hand. And so I guess I'll wait and keep working hard to reelect him. Another event that I had that was extremely successful, and I want to thank everybody that came out on Saturday to Seat to Table for my Latinos for Trump canned food drive. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. I collected, with your help, almost 500 canned items. Yes, you heard right. Almost 500 canned items that I donated on behalf of the Latinos for Trump organization to a local pantry, which is here in Marco Island. It's a pantry that I volunteer at on Fridays. And I was so happy to deliver those items, and they were so grateful. And thank you, Our Daily Bread Food Pantry, for the wonderful work that you guys do in the area. Thank you to Elizabeth Pecora and with the Our Daily Bread Food Pantry, and also to my friend Allison Richards with Al's Pals Mobile Food Pantry for the great work that you guys do here in Collier County. Thank you so much. God bless you. And so I delivered the cans, and they were extremely happy, and I am so proud and so honored to be part of the Latinos for Trump organization and the Republican National Hispanic Assembly, because they give back to the community. And I am very passionate about community services, community service. I think it's extremely important that we give back, especially those that have been blessed. And it's a great feeling when you can help somebody. And there's no way to describe that feeling except that it's one of the best feelings in the world, to give back to the community. So if you can help in your community, I really encourage you to do it, because it's fulfilling, and it makes you a better person, and it just makes you just happy all over. So thank you for the pantries in the area that are helping all those that are in need, because we know we have a lot of people that are going through rough times. So I'm glad we could help. So I've been playing a lot of tennis also. I don't know if I told you, but I do play tennis. It's one of the things that I started doing probably about 8 years ago, and I enjoy it very much. So tennis is back. So I've been playing with my girlfriends, and I do competitive tennis because for whatever reason, I don't know, the social thing doesn't do it for me. I am a very competitive person. So I usually do the teams, and that started. So I'm happy because I'm finally getting out of the house, getting some exercise. You know, it's been a couple months that I don't know, I got lazy, and you know, I love to eat. I can't help it. So it's good that I'm back out, exercising, and getting back in shape. I think that's important. Anyways, going back to the canned food drive, we did the event at Seed to Table, which is I'm gonna say, the way I describe it is like Disney World for adults. Let's describe it that way. It's a huge grocery store, has a bar inside, music, all kinds of things inside, and it's just fun. And the owner, Alfie Oakes, he is a diehard Republican, a conservative, a patriot, and he loves our president. So on Saturday, first of all, thank you, Alfie, for letting me host my event at Seat to Table. Thank you so much. And so Saturday, he had an event at the same time as mine was going, and it was regarding a protest against the mask mandate that was passed here in Collier County. Believe it or not, this is a Republican county, and 3 commissioners, which I'm going to say the names because we need to write those down. If you're in Collier County, write those 3 names down, because those people need to be voted out next time around. Andy Solis, Bert Saunders, and Penny Taylor. Very disappointed with those 3 commissioners. And we need to vote them out. This is crazy what they did. And Alfie on Saturday, he announced that he's suing the county and those 3 commissioners for that mask mandate. And Representative Sabatini was here. Thank you, Representative Sabatini, for coming to Collier County and representing us in the lawsuit. We really appreciate it, because we got to fight back, people. We have to fight back. Enough is enough. The government has no business in your healthcare decisions. Period. Period. And we're not anti-maskers. Like today, Friday, I had somebody in the parking lot of Publix, somebody I know, of course. I went to Publix, as I told you, it was my son's birthday, so he wanted a cake. So I wanted to bake him a cake, which, by the way, it's the first cake that I've ever baked. Actually came out pretty good. And so I went there, and Publix has a requirement for masks. So I brought my Trump 2020 mask, and I literally put it here. And the reason is I can't wear a mask. I am claustrophobic, so it gives me panic attacks. I can't breathe with the mask. And anyway, so I just can't wear one. But I didn't feel like arguing at the door. I live here, I know all the workers there, and they're just doing what they're told. So I was like, you know what? Today's a special day. It's my son's birthday. I don't want to ruin it. I'll take the mask and I'll just put it here. And I got in and nobody said anything. So everything was fine. So in the parking lot, when I came out and I was putting the stuff in my trunk, the person that I am friends with, she came out and said, "Oh, I never thought I would see you with a mask. I thought you were anti-mask." And I said, "No, I'm not an anti-mask. I don't care if people wear masks. What I'm against is a government mandate and government getting involved in my healthcare decisions." Okay, and also I don't believe masks are the solution. The healthy people shouldn't be wearing masks. I mean, it cannot be healthy that you're breathing in and breathing out and breathing in that same air over and over. It just can't. So it's not that I have anything against masks. I don't care. If you want to wear a mask, go ahead. It don't bother me. And if you think your mask works, why should you care if I'm not wearing one? Because your mask is protecting you, right? So why do you care if I don't wear one? And anyways, what the heck? You're touching everything that everybody else is touching. And who knows where those hands were? So That's just it. I don't care if you wear a mask or if you don't wear a mask. It's your business. You should be the one choosing for you and your family. Now schools here are trying to mandate masks too. Well, I have one son that cannot wear a mask, so I'm still waiting to hear from the school district to see what we are going to do there, because he's going to go to school. He has the right to go to school, and school is good for kids. They need the social skills. I mean, it's good for the emotional and mental health. They need it. So both of mine, they're going to go to school. They're going to get out of the house and they're going to go to school. So August 31st, hopefully classes will start here in Collier County, and everything little by little will go back to normal. I think school is extremely important, and kids need those social skills, and they need that for their mental, emotional, and even physical health. So I'm looking forward to the beginning of the school year. So another funny thing that happened to me. So here I am, going through Facebook, and I'm very active on Facebook, of course. And I commented on a post, and I can't remember, it was something about, I said something about, of course, you have to always use the race thing. I think something to that, kind of like, that's what I wrote on the post, commenting on somebody's post. And I don't know, some person came back, I can't even remember if it was I think it was a guy, and called me he said, "You must be a generic blonde conservative lady." Oh my God. I thought I was going to pee my pants. Blonde. I mean, I'm a conservative, and I most of the time I think I behave like a lady. I have to say most of the time. Sometimes, iffy, but most of the time I behave like a lady. Blonde, I don't think so. I mean, he must be either colorblind or just blind. And generic, I don't consider myself to be generic, actually. That's one thing I don't think I've been told my whole life. So why do I bring this up? Because when people have nothing to, when you make a comment about something and they don't have anything to come back with, what they do is they attack you. And they call you names. Like I've been called Karen before. And that's how they do it. That's how that works. Because they don't care about the facts. They really don't. So, because they don't care about the facts, and they don't care about, researching things and getting the right information and having meaningful conversations. Because we can have difference of opinions, but we can still have meaningful conversations. But the other side doesn't know how to do that. They attack you. They try to bully you. And guess what? We got to fight back, people. We have to fight back. November 3rd, this is the most important election in our lifetime. We need to re-elect Donald J. Trump. And you know what? When I talk to people, I say, why should you care about his hair, or if he's orange, or if he's personality? That to me, I mean, we had a bullshitter for 8 years in office. Literally, the guy was amazing at public speaking. But he didn't do shit. He didn't do anything. So now you have this man that didn't need the job, and he's doing great things for all Americans. And now I'm going to go and talk about a few things that he has done for Hispanic Americans in this country. Because you know what bothers me? What bothers me is that people move to this country or immigrate to this country running away or looking for a better way of life. And the reason they come here is because the way this country was founded makes it the greatest country in the world. It is a country that anybody that's willing to work hard will make it and will succeed and will be successful and will have a great life. And that's why we come here. So why would you want to bring your damn socialist ideas here? Why would you want to do that? That didn't work over there where you came from. So why do you want to bring them here? And let me say a few things that Trump has done for the Latinos in this country since he took office. He signed the Hispanic Prosperity Initiative. He established advisory commission on Hispanic prosperity. He improved access to educational, training, and economic opportunities for Hispanic, distressed communities and businesses. And this is so important to us. Education and entrepreneurship are extremely important in the Latino communities. And he's helping us. Before COVID-19 pandemic, Hispanic unemployment reached record low of 3.9%. 3.9%. 611,000 Latinos were lifted from poverty since 2016. Yes. The President, Donald J. Trump, has done that. Hispanic household income reached a historic high. 362,000 Hispanics achieved home ownership in 2018, the largest such gain since 2005. And to Latinos, there's nothing more important than owning their own home. That is like the one thing that we all dream of. It's having our own home and owning it. And he has helped us do that. He signed legislation that provides $1 billion to minority serving institutions. And he signed prison reform, something Obama and Democrats failed to do. And that's just a few things that he's done. So let me ask you, Latino, what did your country, the one that you came from, what did that country do for you? Nothing if you're here. If you're here and you moved here and you immigrated here, it's because that country didn't do anything for you. So let's remember what we came here. Why we came here in the first place. Why we moved here. Why we immigrated here. Let's remember that when we cast our votes on November 3rd. Let's remember our values. Let's remember our faith. Let's remember our families. Let's remember all that. Let's remember that you know what's best for you and your family. The government doesn't. Let's remember that the government really doesn't care about you or me. Let's remember that when taxes are lower, businesses thrive, employees make more. Let's remember that. Let's remember that less government is better for everyone. So on November 3rd, when you go out and vote, and you remember all those things, the one person The one person you should be voting for is Donald J. Trump. I know you will do the right thing. I know you will do the right thing when the time comes. Because you want a better way of life. Because you want your children to get an education. Because you want to succeed. I know you will remember. And I know on November 3rd, your vote will be for Donald J. Trump. Because he is the people's president. He's working for all Americans, regardless of who they are, where they came from, how much money they have, or what color they are. This is the most important election in our lifetime. And we need to remember that when we get out and vote. It is extremely, extremely important. So saying that, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here this Sunday morning and spending this time with me. The time where I share with you a few things. And I want you to share your things with me. So please, send me an email, like my Facebook page, Yvette The Conservarican, and you can make comments there. You can ask me questions. If you want to invite me to one of your club, if you're a president of a club and you want to invite me there to speak, you can reach out to me and I will come out. And remember, always stay true to yourself and never give up on your dreams, even when nobody else believes in them but you. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. See you next Sunday. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.